welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to show you my eyeshadows, my entire collection. I'm quite excited, so go Selena. So yeah, sorry about that. So if you would like to see my eyeshadow collection, my favourites, ones that I'm not too keen on, and swatches, please keep on watching. So here's the main drawer. These two are my favourites, so they're always on top. We've got Morphe palettes down there, more Morphe, Beauty Bay, Shein, what do you call that? Sunkissed, Urban Decay Basics, YSL, Too Faced, the Balm, there's a couple of Zoeva palettes there, and then at the front, I mean, I should really close the window, shouldn't I? I'm really sorry if you can hear things. So I've got my MAC palette that I've made over time. It's dirty, but a Z palette, my Juvia's Place, Mama Mitchell, a Massive Revolution palette at the bottom there, and then Too Faced, and then the Urban Decay. I have natural lighting and like lights from these mirrors, so hopefully you can see them quite well. Let's start off with Too Faced. We've got the Sweet Peach and the Chocolate Bar palette, which I lended to my sister, and now 3 of them are missing. So, but this back in the day was one of my favourites. I've not used it in a while because, as you can see, there's no colours to transition and it's dirty. So thank you, Andrea. But this little palette, amazing. Look at them colours. And I'm going to show swatches of all of them as well, don't worry. But yeah, the Too Faced formula I would really recommend. I think they're really good. And they smell amazing. Like, they actually smell of peach and chocolate. Like, you can't go wrong. Okay, so at this end we have the Sweet Peach. As you can see, the eyeshadows are very pigmented, the sparkly shades, like, imagine them wet as well, like they just look really nice. And then here are the Chocolate Bar palette. I tried to get some of them, but like my sister gave it me back really dirty, so I'm very sorry about that. But I still think they're amazing. Like, I'd still use these. More so this palette because it's not damaged and she's not taken all the colours. But yeah, Z palette. I mean, for years I've absolutely loved this palette. Mostly Makeup Geek shadows. I've got really big nails on, but I'll try and show you a lot of them. So Chickadee. Can you actually see the struggle? Oh no, put me nail in that. Desert Sands. Oh god. Morocco. That's Jester, I know that. I feel like this might be Flamethrower. Yes. And I mean, I can put like, I mean, there's no point going through them all, is there? You'll be here all day. But a Makeup Geek are amazing. I've not bought from them in a really long time, so if anyone has, let me know if the eyeshadows are still good. But here's my little Z palette, and of course I will swatch some shades for you. How amazing is that? Oh, let's just have a look at this colour. Oh, there he is. Glass Slipper. Right, amazing. Amazing. These used to be sold on Beauty Bay. Anyone remember the Z palettes? Like, look how bad that is. But I will never get rid of this. Like, I got this for Christmas and it was the happiest day of my life. Like putting all the little pans in, honestly. Okay. So we have Morocco, Flamethrower. Oh my god, what was that blue one called? The blue one I literally just showed, yeah. Glass Slipper, Jester, and Pretentious, which is that shade. But literally look, they swatch amazing. Like, I feel like these Makeup Geek shadows are amazing. Right, we need to ignore things like this and me dirty desk, you know, like... But also, this palette is literally vile. This was my palette from 3rd year. If you went to university, you got drunk, you did your eyeshadow really quickly, you didn't look after yourself, you know what I mean? I feel like this palette just sums it up, which I'm not gonna lie, it just need a clean, doesn't it? Like, look at that. Oh no. I mean, let's clean that after. But this Juvia's Place palette is amazing. I'll try and link everything down below as well. But honestly, like, these two mixed in all over the eyeshadow, amazing. The pink and that light pink in the inner corner, amazing. I used to really love the greens, and then this gold is amazing. Like, honestly, these colours, these palettes as well are amazing. I feel like I need to invest, and definitely I just need more from this brand. I've got their blush palette now, which was amazing as well. I think this was about £30, and like the pan size is massive compared to like that. Do you know what I mean? Does any palette even compare to that? So we've got Nubia. I'm sorry if I pronounced any of these wrong, which is that really gold shade. Then this green Buzo, Faso. I think that says Austin. I can't even see that. It's so dirty. I'm sorry. But yeah, how stunning. And this shade here, I can't pronounce that, but I think I definitely need to do an eyeshadow look with some of these. MAC Z palette, and I'm not gonna lie, because of my nails, I don't really know how I can get behind it, but I've swatched the colours that I definitely know I have, which is 3 of them. This is nylon, this is amber lights, and this is like copper. And I'm not gonna lie, they're probably the only 3 colours I'd use. All the rest of them are just okay. That's jest actually. But all the rest of them are only okay. Like this shade is so patchy, I don't know what that is. This isn't my favourite, and I probably haven't picked it up in like a year, I'm not gonna lie, other than for like nylon. But them 3 colours I really enjoy, but it's just not my favourite. I don't know if MAC used to be big back in the day, and now, I mean, they are really nice, but compared to like Juvia's Place, I feel like other brands know how to do eyeshadows, and I feel like I just collected this because it was like a thing back in the day, but like I'd never get rid of it. It's just like, it's cute, you know? So yeah. Okay, wow, that's bad luck, isn't it? This is all my Naked palettes. The Naked 1, which is probably my favourite, the Naked 3, and the Naked Smokey, which I'm not going to lie, this back in the day was all I used. This half-baked, I have in a single pan, I'll use it on most nights out. This Naked 3, I'm not going to lie, I feel like I hardly ever use that. It's upside down. This broke as soon as I got the palette, which was annoying, but I feel like this is probably really not used a lot, but I could never get rid of these. Like, it's the Naked palettes. Like, when everyone was on YouTube for the first time and you used to like sit at home and watch like Zoeva use these, do you know what I mean? Just love them. Oh, my phone case, how cute. That Smokey palette as well, I need to use these more. They're not... Urban Decay obviously have good eyeshadow formulas. Like, I do use my single pans. I buy them, I think they're like £14. I prefer them. I don't know why. I hope they still do them. I've not bought one in like a while. They last though. Like, I don't tend to use a lot of eyeshadow. So I'll swatch a few of them. Hopefully they still swatch as good. I feel like back in the day, these were just the best palettes. Okay, that's the Naked Smokey. I'm not gonna lie, none of these shades really like scream out at me. I don't know why I bought it, but I think I might try using these more because I use the same eyeshadow every day. And then this middle one is the first Naked palette. I've got such hairy arms, I'm really sorry. And then this, which I'm really shocked about, is the free like the Naked Free. Like, look how good they are. I'm definitely going to be picking these up. But yeah, they don't swatch bad. The black, black market shade, didn't swatch the best, but I mean, beginner friendly. You can build it up. This palette is sadly broken, but two of my friends got me this in college, and it was like amazing. Like, you know, when Revolution was first a big thing, like, look at all these colours. Amazing. There's not much to say. Some of the colours are amazing, some aren't, but this was like before Revolution became a bit bigger. But I still really like this palette, and it's really beginner friendly. I don't know if you can get this particular palette, but they have loads similar. So, I mean, this has not got every single colour you could want. Oh my god, it's the 144 2016 collection. Oh, I don't think you can even get this. I will never get rid of this either. I mean, can you tell I'm a hoarder? But that is so cute. And because it was a gift, I feel like it's quite sentimental. Here is the makeup wipes next to me. I keep having to wash my hand. But here are some of the colours. So I've used like this gold, the pink and this blue, just to show you. Like, they're very beginner friendly, but you can, some of these shimmers are better than like MAC. So yeah, there's the Revolution palette. Over the years is now, you know what, it's been confirmed that I've had bad luck because all my mirrors seem to be smashed. Oh, that girl. Some of these women, they've had a hard time with it. They're all dirty. But this is the Nude Tude palette. I remember getting this for Christmas one year, and it was actually one of my favourite things. This palette is so good. I love all the names as well. But the Balm, I don't know if they're still around, but they have, I mean, Mary Lou is amazing. Oh, looks like Mary Lou. Mary Luminizer is incredible, really. And here are some swatches. So there's standoffish, selfish, seductive, sexy and serious. Even that black is a really good shade. Not much to say about this palette. I don't really know if it's still around, but if it is, I mean, I need to use all these palettes. My desk is getting really dirty. But yeah, they're the colours. It came with a brush, apparently. I must have thrown that away. Amazing quality though. Like, they're matte shades. Okay, here are the Naked Basics, which I still use to this day. I always use, this is the Naked Basics 2, by the way. Oh, open up please. I used one of these in my Kim Kardashian tutorial. I use these colours for faux freckles all the time. I mean, these are like timeless, and I think they're like £26 now, but when I bought these they were like 22. But I think they're amazing. The bottom two colours are from the first one, and I mean, look at that matte black. Is there a matte black like that? And then this top row is, I'll zoom out a bit, I feel like it was getting a bit fuzzy. These two colours, no, that colour and that one. Like, my dad opening the garage. These melted into my fingers when I put them on. I forgot how good they are, but I'm not gonna lie, I do still use these all the time. I don't care how old they are amazing. Like, I like neutral colours, and they're so diddy. Like, I could take this away for the night and I can do faux freckles and a really nice look, and I'm good to go. So yeah, highly recommend both of them. I hope they still sell both. You've probably seen this palette everywhere on my channel. It's my favourite palette ever. So it comes with a mirror in the middle. My nail really dug into that, oh, sorry. But you get a mirror in the middle that's magnetic, and I mean, this is my favourite side. Just look at it. No palette will compare to this. And because my boyfriend's mum got it me for my birthday, I feel like it's just nice. But honestly, like, this is my favourite palette ever. If I was like, for my birthday, like Christmas, like anything, I mean, that mirror needs to clean. Let's not look at her. Let's look at this side as well, because people will be interested. Also, I've really enjoyed just using these two as like putting it all over the eyelid and being set to go. I mean, there's purple in that, I'm sorry. But yeah, literally all-time favourite palette. I'm never going to go over this. I mean, look at them colours. So we have melted, meaty, Michelle, Morning Glory, and Mad. Like, look at them colours. I feel like this is on par with Juvia's Place, which that palette was called The Magic by Juvia's. So both of them are probably top. This one's top, then Juvia's Place, and then the next eyeshadow palette, which is the Morphe X Jeffree Star, which I'm not gonna lie, I don't own any of Jeffree Star's, like, what do you call it? My finger just got in the shot, sorry. I have none of his actual eyeshadows, but I really rate this palette. I don't really watch him or know much about him, and I know there is mixed opinions, but this palette is insane. Like, all the colours are amazing. These shimmers go on like they're wet, and I don't know, I can't recommend this palette enough to anyone, ignore my horrible desk. But I literally can't fault it. Everything is amazing. They are so pigmented though, and there is a lot of kickback. So I'd say, but you have every single colour there, like, I mean, other than a blue. But this is like an everyday palette for people that like colour too. Okay, here are the swatches. So we have Custom Rims, Rolls With It, Millions, Drive Through, I think that's it. Oh, and, oh yeah, I just said Drive Through. But how amazing. Like, these colours, especially with, like, synthetic brushes and not just your hand, honestly, this is one of the palettes you need. Like, I don't know if they still sell it, but in lockdown it was on offer all the time, so definitely get your hands on it on Morphe. And the packaging is cute. Okay, you can see my eyeshadows piling up. These are Zoeva, which are probably one of the most underrated, like, brands ever. But that white shade that you get in the palette, I've never seen anything like it. Like, it brightens your inner corner like no eyeshadow ever has done. So that is Cocoa Blend, and that is Naturally Yours. I used to use these constantly in college, and I still think they're amazing. They're quite basic, good for beginners, good for a gift. I don't think they're too expensive, and I'd highly recommend these as well. They're not my favourites. I haven't reached for them in a long time, but I feel like because of, like, my Mama Mitchell, I use that all the time, that I've neglected these two palettes. As you can see, they're so like, especially this one, it's messy. You can tell that they're well loved. Okay, the top row is Bitter Start. Right, I can't even read it, it's too dirty. Basically this, and this. And then it's this. Also, there's that white I was talking about. Then this palette is this one, and the black. Which, look at that black. These are good starting palettes and good for people that don't like to go really colourful. But then you see this one, like, you've got your crease colour, and then you can put this and then that on the outer corner, or you can have pink everywhere and then a dark pink, or just white with that in the crease and a black. Like this, you have everything. And then this is very much like neutrals. So yeah. Okay, let's move on to more affordable palettes. So this one is Sunkissed Hawaiian Dusk. That is the She Glam, which I literally just bought. I'm going to try and open this. There we go. Just bought, used in a video which will be up after this goes up. And this was in my affordable makeup. It's a Beauty Bay palette, which is amazing as well. This is something that I use really often, more than this. But when I used to go for like one night away, I used to always take this because it's so easy. It's just got simple colours. But this is probably, other than my all like the expensive ones I've shown you, this is the next best. So at the top we have the Sunkissed, which very nice, and then the She Glam. I mean, they're really good buttery mattes. And then this is the Beauty Bay one, which, as you can see, that pink, Make Them Wink is so pigmented. I can't recommend these enough for like all affordable. They're all amazing. Okay, let's move on to minis. That is the Morphe 12p, which is so colourful. Used to use this all the time, but because they're all mattes, I started to go for more palettes like this. And then this is the 12NB. Okay, this palette is amazing. So pigmented. I feel like Nikki Tutorials used to use this all the time. This I don't recommend. I think they're chalky. They're not really that good. And I never use this. I don't even know why I still have it, if I'm going to be honest. But that is probably, out of all these, maybe the worst. Like, literally the worst, I'd have to say. That top palette is these, which I'm not going to lie, they swatch better than they do using a brush. Like, they don't look as bad there. But with a brush, they don't really apply nicely that well to the eyes. I mean, the bigger Morphe palettes, which I'll talk about next, are absolutely amazing. And then they are the colours, which some of these are amazing, some of them you can get better in other palettes. But all in all, I've used this one loads and I probably will continue to. And this, I mean, it's still not bad, but it's just the worst that I have. But I mean, there's so many worse eyeshadow palettes out there. Okay, here are my big Morphe palettes, old packaging, so old. The 35F and the 350. Who remembers when you had to try so hard to get your hands on this? Wow, back in the day. But I feel like these are amazing. Like, Morphe eyeshadows are so good, affordable. These used to be about £20 on Cult Beauty. I don't know if they still sell them. I don't know what it's like. But I can't fault these palettes. Especially wet. Like, look at all the shimmers. And this palette, the 350, was like the first one with these deep oranges and the warm tones. I like looking at it now. Doesn't look that warm to me because other palettes are different, but this shade used to be my favourite. I don't know any of the shade names, I'm sorry. But yeah, look at the 35F and the 350. Like, look at them shades. There's the... Oh, why has my garage been opened again? Here is... My room is right above the garage. 35F, 350. Amazing. They're so good. Can't recommend Morphe enough, especially if you're on a budget. But I mean, out of all the palettes, that Mama Mitchell is the best, and Juvia's Place, and I feel like they're only £10 more or a bit more, so sometimes it is better to splash the cash, but with these you do get more of a variety. Actually, that Mama Mitchell has them probably more because you have like greens, purples. Yeah, I stand by what I said. On to the last two palettes. Here is the Natural by Too Faced, Natural Eyes, and YSL in the shade 9. How bougie is this? That was a gift a very long time ago. Oh, can't open it. Use my phone. But it doesn't really get touched. I feel like it's just bougie, isn't it? Bougie. But this Natural Eyes used to be my favourite in college. I used to use it constantly. That honey pot there. And them, Silk Teddy. These palettes are tiny. And I feel like the formula of these are really good. But like, where's your mat to like, you know what I mean? This isn't very friendly for travel. But because it was a gift, it's nice. But I probably would not buy anything like this for myself. So let's swatch and you can see the final two palettes. Up top, look at that Silk Teddy, that first shade. And then there is the YSL, which I'm not gonna lie, the colours, like, they are very pigmented. And they feel like they feel silky and so soft. Okay, my cat just ran out. Like, the formula feels amazing, but I feel like they could swatch better. But that Silk Teddy is just an amazing shade, and the honey pot. Like, these are both really good eyeshadows, but they don't get used as much anymore, which is sad. This one has hardly been used, but I have used the odd colour. But like I said, it's just difficult when you can't really take it away. And when I'm just sat at home doing my eyeshadow, I'll probably just use like that and that all mixed on my eyelid, and I'm ready to go, because I like more natural makeup, natural eyeshadow these days. So yeah, last two palettes, we did it. Okay, so they were all my eyeshadows. I hope that someone enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe. I'm going to keep going through all the drawers. At the minute I'm doing like one a week, but if you want any more, please let me know. And let me know if you want blush or highlighters next. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye. Oh my god, will I ever stop waving?